This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute investment advice.
You're not losing trades because you're unlucky. You're losing because you're fighting machines that never sleep, never hesitate, and don't feel fear. In those machines, they're designed to make you fail. Every fake out, every sudden reversal, every time your stop gets hunted by a single tick. That's not random. That's engineered. Behind the screens, hedge funds and institutions are running armies of algorithms. And they don't care about your chart patterns, your gut feeling, or the hours you've spent studying indicators. Their only goal is to exploit every hesitation, every late entry, and every emotional mistake you make. And here's the hard truth. Gone are the days where an average trader could open a chart, draw a few trend lines, and expect to get by in the markets. You see, the markets have evolved. What used to work when trading was slower and less competitive has been completely taken over by machines. Today, you're either spending years mastering price action, risk management, and discipline to survive, or you run an algorithm that can handle these tasks for you. Because while you're thinking about your next move, the bots have already made theirs. But if you thought that was bad, it gets worse. The traders who actually manage to build strong algorithms, they don't share them. Why would they? If you discover something that gives you an edge in a battlefield dominated by machines, you protect it. You don't hand it out to the guy sleeping under a bridge. And that leaves retail traders with a brutal choice. Either spend years trying to engineer your own system from scratch, or accept that you're always fighting at a disadvantage against the big boys. But as you probably know by now, at Trading IQ, we love creating tools that empower retail traders. Tools that let you compete in markets that feel stacked against you. We wanted to create an entry-level solution, something retail traders could actually use to step into the machine versus machine battle. Not a black box locked away in some hedge fund server room, but a tool built for everyday traders. And that's why we created Take Trader IQ. Make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe with notifications on. It really helps our channel and helps us keep building the tools we love for the community we love. Just a quick heads up, Take Trader IQ is a trading view algorithm that's unlocked through our affiliate terms. That means if you choose to unlock it using the link in the description, we may earn a commission. Be sure to check the link for the most up-to-date details on the campaign. Oh, and one more important thing. Because Tick Trader IQ is a full-fledged trading algorithm, we're going to be looking at backtests and hypothetical trades. Remember, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Backtests shown are simulated. They do not represent real results and do not indicate future results. Trading always carries risk, so always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Tick Trader IQ is an entry-level trading algorithm designed to level the playing field for the Trading IQ community, to read tick data, adapt to changing conditions, and finally give retail traders their own weapon in the war against the machines. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how Tick Trader IQ works, how I set it up, the timeframes and assets that I like to explore, and exactly what each setting does. This is purely for educational purposes, not a recommendation, but I want to show you the full picture of how the algorithm is designed. Now, first things first, Tick Trader IQ has a built-in optimizer. That's right, you didn't think Trading IQ would just hand you a basic algo where you're left to guess all the settings on your own. Out of the box, Tick Trader IQ immediately begins analyzing hundreds of different configurations, so you can see which ones have historically performed better in backtests. These are hypothetical results. These are not guarantees, but it gives you a clear starting point so you can explore how different settings would have behaved historically before deciding how you want to approach the algorithm by yourself. At its core, Take Trader IQ is designed to recognize moments where the market pulls back during a strong trend. In other words, it looks for opportunities to join momentum, not by chasing every move, but by identifying identifying those temporary retracements that can act as entry points. To help filter out the noise, it uses volatility measures and momentum filters. The idea is actually pretty simple. Instead of reacting to every candle, TickTrader IQ tries to highlight conditions where the trend is already established, but the market briefly pauses or corrects. These are the moments many traders look to re-enter in the direction of strength. Alright, so all of this sounds cool in theory, but by now you're probably wondering, how do I actually set this thing up? How do I make use of the built-in optimizer? And what about the practical side? Which assets and timeframes do I myself personally explore when using this tool? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you now, step by step, so you can see how TickTrader IQ works in action. Now, first things first, the optimizer automatically runs itself. All you need to do is take a look at these panels here to see exactly what the optimizer is telling us. Now, I'm going to explain the step-by-step process that I personally use with TickTrader IQ that I've gotten into a comfort zone with. And the first thing I do is check out the best long settings. When I look up here, I can see that it says TPSL, and that's right, this stands for profit target and stop loss. Now, inside of these brackets are the numbers 4.7 and 0.6, and the number on the left is the value I need to put into the settings for my long strategy profit target, while the number on the right, which is 0.6, is the number I need to put in the settings for the long strategy stop loss. And I've already entered 4.7 into the ATR multiplier long TP setting and 0.6 into the ATR multiple long stop loss setting. Next, I check out the cross level, which we can see says AI3 and -6. All I do is go back to the settings, change my tick symbol long to AI3 and my algo level long to -6. I check the trade long box, and after I enter these settings, I will have completely optimized the long side strategy for TickTrader IQ. Now, the next step in my personal setup is to repeat the same process I did for the longs and apply it to the short settings. This bottom table shows me the optimized short settings that TickTrader IQ found, and by following the same template of looking at the TPSL, entering the values that TickTrader IQ is showing me, which is currently a TP of 3.5 and a stop loss of 3, along with the cross level of AI2, which I've already entered in the settings, and 134, which I've also already entered in the settings. This is how I optimize my TickTrader IQ strategy within only a few minutes. Now, once I've finished optimizing, my next step is to check out the backtest so that I can see over the historical period how this educational simulation performed. I even check out more detailed performance metrics, trade analysis metrics, risk performance ratios, and I can take a deep look at every single trade executed inside of this simulation. And my favorite part about TickTrader IQ is that I'm able to follow this optimization process for any single asset inside the TradingView universe and on any time frame. So I can figure out within minutes, anywhere I go, how TickTrader IQ looks on a TradingView chart. And for the time frames I personally use TickTrader IQ on, I only look at the 5-minute chart or higher, usually the 5-minute chart up to the 1-hour chart. And personally, I've only been testing TickTrader IQ on the major cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, the major future symbols such as ES and NQ, and also stocks like Apple and Microsoft. And just to be clear, the assets and timeframes that I mentioned are simply what I've tested. This is not financial advice, it's just an example for educational purposes. So to wrap things up, TickTrader IQ was never meant to be some secret hedge fund black box. It was built as an entry-level trading algorithm for our Trading IQ community, a tool that helps level the playing field in a market that's increasingly dominated by machines. It doesn't replace experience, discipline, or risk management, but it gives retail traders something that they've been missing for years, a way to step into the machine versus machine battle with real tools, not just guesswork. And at the end of the day, trading isn't really human versus human anymore. It's AI versus AI. AI. And the question is, whose side is your AI on? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you want to take it a step further, join our Discord server where we've got an active group of traders sharing ideas every day. And you can also follow us on TradingView and Twitter so you'll always know what we're working on next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.